here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some journal prompts to help you learn to love yourself as an artist. Now, this doesn't just apply to visual artists. I'm talking about artists of life. So if you find it hard to love what you create, but you wish that you could, you're definitely going to benefit from these journal prompts. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here at Awakened Creators, we do the inner work necessary to do the outer work that we love, and I am so honored to be a part of your creative journey. If you haven't yet watched my guiding video on how to use journaling prompts to overcome your creative block, I do suggest you watch that video first so you understand kind of how they work and how to use them to the best of their abilities. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that I understand that loving yourself as an artist can be really challenging. It took me a long time to really get beyond comparison, get beyond envy, get beyond berating myself for not doing a good job or getting a bad critique on my writing. I understand. So I really want to provide you with some powerful journal prompts that are going to help you get to the heart of the matter. Now, I'd like to pause here and ask you a quick question. Why do you think it's so difficult for you to love yourself as an artist? Is it that you think everyone else is better than you? Is it because you've experienced disappointment in the past? Is it because of things people tell you? Go ahead and share it in the comments below if you're feeling bold, and let us wrap our arms of support around you. This is an Awakened Creators family after all. Now that you've gotten that off your chest, let's dive into these journal prompts to help you start learning to love yourself as an artist. And I do want to preface before we start, these journal prompts are deep and powerful. So just be prepared. Create a safe space for yourself to respond to these journal prompts. Make sure no one's going to see your answers, and that you're just going to move through it in a very safe and nurturing space for yourself. Okay. As we move through these, feel free to pause the video to write down your responses. The first journal prompt is, when in the past have you felt like your efforts were not enough? And what did your mind tell you that meant about you? When in the past have you felt like you were not enough, and what did your mind tell you that meant about you? Here's the second prompt. When you think about stepping into your fullest expression, how does it feel? Where does resistance pop up, and what does it say? When you think about stepping into your fullest expression, how does it feel? Where does resistance pop up, and what does it say? For that prompt, pay extra special attention if you feel disturbances in your body. Make note of those in your journal. It could be related to physical injury experiences that you've had or chakra-related issues. The third prompt. If your heart could have one wish as a creative, what would it be? If your heart could have one wish as a creative, what would that wish be? Now I'm going to pause you for just a moment. If you're having a difficult time tapping into your heart and communicating to your heart, not what your mind thinks, not what your ego thinks, but what your heart believes to be true, then I am going to suggest to you the Heart Alignment Creative Ritual Guide that I have created to help you tap in and tune into that part of yourself. For success on the creative journey, you're going to need to get very intimate with your heart to know what it's saying and what it wants to express. This will allow you to become your most authentic version and allow you to experience tremendous joy along the creative journey. So if you feel like you're struggling in that area, please check out the link in the description box below. The final prompt to help you learn to love yourself as an artist is this. What does your heart sense you need in terms of protection and nurturing? Not out of fear, but with love. Now, this is important for this prompt. When you're asking your heart what it needs for protection, make sure you're not just writing down what you need out of fear, like, I need to never show my art to anyone again. That would be a fear form of protection. We want to know, what does your heart sense you need in terms of protection and nurturing? Not out of fear, but with love. Phew. So I know those prompts are long, but there's a reasoning for that. And that is that we really want to do the inner work that's deep. We want to get to the core of the matter as swiftly as possible to move through these blockages. So we ask deep questions here at Awaken Creators, not a lot of fluff. So please, please take care of yourself and nurture yourself as you move through these prompts. If you need to decompress afterwards with a friend, or you need to cry, or you need to forgive yourself or forgive someone else, move through that process. And in fact, as I say that, I'm going to link my forgiveness video here. I also have a forgiveness meditation that you can move through, because a lot of times when there's issues surrounding love, it's due to pain in the heart chakra. So things like love rejection, abandonment, or hurt to the heart is what we want to move through. So forgiveness is usually a great place to start. Well, I hope you enjoyed those journal prompts and are really gonna get a lot out of them if you answer them honestly. Again, if you're having trouble tapping into that love and you really want to be able to communicate directly to your heart without disturbance and filters from ego and fear, please utilize my free Heart Alignment Creative Ritual Guide, and I will walk you through the process personally on video, show you exactly how to tune in to that part of yourself. You will have an easier time accessing self-love as an artist when you implement this creative ritual practice, and it's totally free. So check that out in the description box below. And otherwise, I love you. I am so, so, so proud of you for being committed to moving through these issues so that you can have a more joyful experience along your creative journey. Namaste.